Oh, look, it's one of those chambers. Is there anybody in there? No. Gimme, gimme, gimme. 1,000 cut claws. Ooh, 2 bismuth blocks and carriage token. 1,000 cut claws. Blade storm. Such a move inflict a barrage of blows in quick succession. Ooh, I should upgrade this and give it a whirl. Down 124 in physical damage. Down in impact 156. If she is attacking our machines with the facility you describe, I demand that you discover as soon as possible the nature of the malfunction that allows her to ignore the order she was given and learn why she has turned against us. Try not to lose my trust, Louis. Louis. King Louis. It's so odd for a king not to be wearing some sort of special clothing or something, but I suppose it is beneficial for a king to be able to blend in with his soldiers.
So that is the name that the Comte de Cagliostro uses to conduct his business discreetly.
I, Louis, King of France and Navarre, by the grace of God, permit Monsieur Giuseppe Balsamo, alias Joseph Balsamo, born in Palermo on the 2nd of June in the year 1743, use the name and title of Alexandre, Comte de Cagliostro, with full rights and in all circumstances. So Balsamo is the Comte de Cagliostro. Ooh. Oh, is this the workshop at the beginning of the game? Or like in the intro? Somebody's up here. I can hear the music. A couple more things to grab. This guy's gonna wake up. Oh look, it's me. I'm the dancer. This is actually quite lovely, I like it.
Rosette, you're so beautiful. You'll stay with me always, n'est-ce pas?
I am obeying the queen for now, but I am really trying to get back to you. Who doesn't want a robot best
Without
friend and
you,
girlfriend?
mon ami, I'd be all alone. Evident
Origin secret
astronomical
box.
symbols. It's no use. I can't get it open. I should show this to Monsieur Bay.
Monsieur le Comte, I am still unsure of your true intentions. You and I both know the dispute between us that led to my flight. Despite the distance that now separates us, what I witnessed you doing still haunts me, and now you seek my help to perfect my art of suggestion? You believe I will give you, whom I know to be capable of the worst, the means to deprive an innocent person of all free will and make them a docile servant? This leads me to believe, monsieur, that you have lost all common sense. Dr. Franz Mesmer. Oh, somebody gonna wake up? This guy? I hear enemies nearby music. Where's the stairs? Oh, here. Are those guys gonna fall down and attack me? Why do the stairs disappear? They're always in such a dark corner. I can't see where they are. There needs to be some sort of lantern or torch for me to use. This isn't one of those things I can break up. So who's nearby? Ah. Can I open that gate now? Ah, this guy's nearby. Still sound like there's someone near? Was that it? Just one little dork? I was afraid that fiery thing was a robot. Oh, there's another guy. I was right to be suspicious of that bonfire. Okay. Put this on your dash. Now, how do I get back? Aha! I might not have been able to go on these before. Completely new place. Use the fucker. I can stab. Two in one. Okay, and that would be a way back, huh? Just to make sure there isn't something new here that I'm missing. There we go. Until my back blows out. Bango. I don't even have to recover. What can I do? Ordinary healing vial. There we go. Oh yeah, travel. So where's the next place to go? That's the main mission, and these have side missions in them. I cannot find... Oh, there's a whole bunch of shit here. I cannot find Place Dauphine. I cannot figure out how to cross the river again. Guess we're going here. Also, Lemonier's surgery. I never found that either. Lemonier. Alright, so what do you folks have to say? Lafayette. Something about Lafayette. I'm not supposed to trust him.
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening, Aegis.
General, there is an alarming rumor about you going around.
Huh. Just one, is there?
You are accused of having delivered the troops who had gathered in the Place Dauphine over to the king.
Calumny. This is nothing less than vile slander. I am the staunchest opponent of the bloodthirsty tyrant who claims to rule us. What's more, I did not call for the uprising. The National Guard came together on their own. This was the work of soldiers who rebelled and called on the people to rise up and defend Paris. It was only after they had gathered that the troops asked me to lead them. Alas, I was too late. But tell me, where did you hear this rumor?
From Marat.
Marat. It's always Marat. Nothing can stop that swinish mudslinger from slandering the most upstanding subjects in the kingdom. 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 If I'd gotten hold of him, I would have ensured he loses taste for gossip, believe you me. Me. Throwing the people to the wolves. What a foul accusation.
Foul accusation.
I see the Duc d'Orléans' hand in this. A
Some of her
prince without a
expressions are
kingdom,
hilarious.
but a master in the
Between
art of
talking.
treachery. From exile, the wretch will stop at nothing to bring down the dynasty. He would go so far as to do away with the queen and her children, but I don't intend to let it happen. The day is fast approaching when I will make him pay.
Goodbye, Monsieur le Marquis.
Hey, I got something for you to read.
Can I help you, Aegis?
What is the significance of these objects steeped in memories?
Nemes. Nemes. I have reread every word that I have on them. Pages that have remained unintelligible to this day. These echoes go back to the beginning of time, to that fateful day in ancient Greece when some dark magician took it into his head to bind a soul to an inanimate object. You see, Aegis, there is nothing more diabolical, nothing more unnatural than this sorcery. The soul is the very essence of the divine. It refuses
Souls
to
don't
submit to
exist.
such an abomination and resists, eventually breaking. The earliest necromancers whose works have survived through the centuries all describe the same phenomenon. When a soul is fragmented, 3 shards of memory are torn from its consciousness and take shelter in 3 objects that the victim held dear. It's as if these memories wish to remain bound to the mortal who had held them until then.
Bullshit, but I'll believe it for this fictional story.
I found this notebook written in Latin.
Indeed.
I'm too stupid to read Latin.
Medieval Latin, to be precise. Oh, hold on. Bon sang.
You're not
Aegis,
even
what
holding a book.
find. This handwriting. I would recognize it anywhere. It's in Nicholas Flamel's
What handwriting?
own hand. Give me some time to study this.
You're not
and I'll
looking
tell
at
you what
anything.
I'm able to glean from it.
Have you finished reading the notebook, mon père?
Yes, Aegis. And what I learned
gave him
from it
time.
puzzles me. In this diary, Flamel tells of 3 journeys. 3 journeys into what he calls the in-between. A strange world filled with wandering souls.
It's where Cagliostro's victims were trapped until I freed them.
En effet, I believe you're right. But that's not all. Flamel planned to return there a 4th time. He wrote this in
Four?
the final paragraph, in his handwriting, dated 21st of March 1418. That was the day before he died, Aegis. I'm offering you a chance to speak to the man who discovered the Philosopher's Stone. Surely you won't pass it up.
Assuming I agree to venture into purgatory, do I even have a chance of finding him there?
Certainly. According to this journal, the soul flies to the zenith of the place where it left the body of the deceased.
And how do you plan to free my spirit from this automat?
We would simply need to break the bond between them. To do this, we would need to stop your machinery. For a short time, of course. We don't want to lose you, ma chère. As for the rest, it will be a question of mechanics, chemistry, or electric currents, or something or other.
Goodbye, mon père.
Interesting. I don't think I need to talk to him, but I'll check.
Monseigneur.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Goodbye, Monseigneur.
Allez en paix, Aegis.
Can't talk now, Flanders. I have a class to teach. I
Monsieur
gotta
Raymond,
inform you
Go on, Aegis.
of what's going on.
I went to the Hotel de Massiac as agreed. What I discovered goes beyond your darkest conjectures. The club's members have no intention of merely depriving their slaves of rest. Rather, with the king's support, they plan to replace them with automat harvesters. The Count of Cagliostro is behind the plan.
Ma foi. But such a plan would certainly only improve the lot of these unfortunate people.
You are mistaken, mon père. If the planters get their way, they will have a greater need of slaves than ever. Only this time, they intend to slaughter them to power their machines.
Quelle abomination!
Par tous les saints.
4 days ago, the Paris Guard captured 100 black people. They were to be sacrificed as part of an experiment to test the effectiveness of the automat harvesters. Luckily, I was able to prevent the massacre.
Where are they now?
In a place they call the Dépôt des Noirs. I don't know where it is, but I managed to get the key. It bears the inscription, Tour du Diable.
The Devil's Tower is a prison in Vincennes, within the chateau walls.
That's 3 leagues from here. We'll only be able to free the prisoners once we're able to move freely ourselves.
At least they were spared the fate that the king and his accomplices had planned for them.
And what will you do with the 2 servants you employ, Monsieur Raymond?
I will continue to treat them well, as I always have.
However, under the laws you insist on following, they will become slaves again the moment they leave the kingdom for Saint-Domingue.
Certainly not, Monsieur de Robespierre. What kind of a man would I be if what I have heard had not opened my eyes? The planters of Massiac have been proven to be nothing but avaricious murderers. I thought I was dealing with opposition, but now I discover them to be vile enemies, from whom it would be vain to expect any compromise. From this day on, I will fight against their interests with all my strength, and will not lay down my arms until the last slave in the Empire has been freed.
Rest assured, then, that the people will fight by your side, Monsieur Raymond.
That's the spirit, my friends. Vive l'égalité.
Gained sleepless? What? It's funny watching them all run into each other trying to get back to where they're supposed to be. Bailly.
Monsieur Bailly.
Secret box separating the spirit from the automat.
I found this box with astronomical symbols on it. I believe it belongs to Vaucanson's daughter.
Athénaïs' secret box.
Hand. It was my gift to her on her 15th birthday.
I wasn't able to open it.
Naturellement. Athénaïs and I are the only ones who know how. Allow me. You must arrange the planets the way they were aligned on the day of Athénaïs' birth. Voila, like this.
What's this locket?
Athénaïs is always wearing this. It contains a portrait of her late mother. She said it was her most cherished possession in all the world. To think, the poor child never knew her own mother.
Is she in me? No, because I was a dancer already.
You monster! What did you do to her?
Yep, that's what I thought. I'm gonna have to fight my love. Although I'm a machine, so I don't really feel love. Just programmed with loyalty.
Good God. Ludia, what happened? You froze the moment you touched the locket. I thought I'd lost you.
I saw her. Athénaïs de Vaucanson. The Comte de Cagliostro has her.
Mon Dieu. It is just as I feared.
He bound her spirit to an automat.
Please, say no more. Athénaïs. It is her spirit that animates you. Is it not?
Yes. I believe so.
Seigneur,
it is.
quelle abomination. It is vital that you go and find Athénaïs as soon as possible.
She is right in front of you. I am Athénaïs.
Alas, I fear that is not entirely accurate. You know nothing of Athénaïs, Ludia. Nothing of her past, her joys, her suffering. Nothing of her love for her father. You are but the vessel that harbors the poor child's soul.
Why was Eugène de Vaucanson imprisoned in the Bastille?
Once he discovered the king's true intentions, he refused to continue cooperating with him. He refused to use his talents to create this abominable army. But the king didn't take kindly to his resignation. Eugène did manage to get a letter to me just before he was arrested. Here, take it.
Where can I find Athénaïs' body?
God only knows. Although I assume that the Comte de Cagliostro is taking pains to keep her alive. This is certainly the only way to keep her spirit alive in you. The only way to free her is to find
Really?
her body.
From Eugène de Vaucanson. My dear Bailly, I am writing you in secret and in great haste. May Gord protect the mechanical messenger I am sending to you with this letter. They have me taken prisoner and have made no secret of the fate that is in store for me. I am to be sent to the Bastille, where they intend to force me to reveal my final secrets. Luckily, Athénaïs was able to escape, but they will certainly try to hunt her down. Go to her rescue if you can. If she falls into their hands, they will use her as an instrument of blackmail, but rest assured, they will not get anything more out of me, even if it means giving up my life. Adieu, your friend Eugène. Lavoisier.
Monsieur Lavoisier,
What can I do for you, Aegis?
the clues I found at the warehouse suggest that the gunpowder was moved to the Bastille.
Diable. Diable.
Do you think there is any way to interrupt my internal clockwork?
To what end?
I would like to briefly sever the bond between my spirit and this automat.
It is a very strange request, madame. We are ignorant. We are ignorant. As to the principle that imbues you with life. Nor do we know how your machinery works. Of course, if we had documents that could shed light on the matter.
Antoine, the blueprints.
What blueprints, mon ami?
Ludia's. Eugène gave them to me when he was working on the modifications ordered by the king. He wanted my opinion on the potential for
What are these
reducing the
camera
size of
angles?
The documents are obsolete now, but they could tell us quite a bit about the mechanical principles that are shared by Ludia and Aegis.
Bon
I'm not
sang,
moving
you're
this.
right. Where... Blasted scavengers. Their kind are always quick to make the most of chaos.
I'll try to track them down.
Was I supposed to talk to him about that too?
Did you find the blueprints that were stolen from me?
No, monsieur. Regarding Ludia's blueprints,
Were you able to get them?
no, monsieur.
Anything for you to say?
Have you found Monsieur Marat?
Yes, you are right. He is hiding in the quarries of Montmartre. Is your plan to arm the populace going as planned?
Oh, far from it, madame. The situation is hopeless.
Here. Ah, here we go. Bye-bye.
found a document written in a script that I was unable to read.
Let me see. Ah, je vois. These pages were written using some sort of shorthand. A variation on Taylor's system, no doubt. I'm wont to use it myself from time to time while jotting down my ideas as they come.
What does it say?
It's a bit difficult to decipher. Je crois. I believe it's an autopsy report. The author writes that the subject died from a large dose of prussic acid.
What is prussic acid?
My apologies, Aegis, but I'm no chemist. You should ask Monsieur Lavoisier.
Monsieur Lavoisier,
What can I do for you, Aegis?
what is prussic acid?
It's a volatile compound extracted from Prussian blue, which is a pigment derived from the cochineal, an insect.
What does it do?
Oh, it's a lethal poison, of the most dangerous sort. Though at weaker doses, it merely induces a deep soporific state, or a coma, if you will.
A deadly poison.
Aegis? Is everything all right?
Monsieur.
Zeus! 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 Praise be to the Holy Mother of our Lord, at last thou speakest! Gentle dame, you have erred here for so long, not a word uttered. In singular contemplation of such terrible slaughter.
A long time, you say? That's not possible, sir. I've just now appeared to you.
Nay, thou must trust me. And thou wast hardly alone in this limbo. There were many travelers, stiff and silent, all in agony, all bound to the anchor stone.
What travelers do you speak of?
The first to arrive was a sobbing child, searching for his mother. After him, many a damned soul carrying their own heads in hand. Then, those whose thoughts passed through me. A minister of God tormented by doubt.
Monseigneur de la Fare.
A scholar with soul star-filled, and a learned master of alchemy. The anchor stone keeps the travelers in this limbo and makes them masters of the Iron Titans. From the defunct springs the fire that burns inside these demons. Demons. Lanterns of the dead. Witchcraft of the blackest sort.
The terrible slaughter. You say I was just observing the massacres?
Aye. Vile, innumerable crimes. The devil's own accursed titans and their restless horde. They drinketh from the lake where the souls of the dead sleep. Men and women offered in sacrifice to feed the pyre. Then the terrible maw was opened, and in flowed legion of the dead. Ne'er hast I seen such and so many here during all my stay. The stone is verily mine dark confine. Lonely, so lonely, that mine vessel is no more, and my soul still cloistered in this place.
You want me to break the stone that contains your soul?
Aye, my God. I beg thee, on my tomb engraved, gentle dame, on the tomb!
A clue on the tomb. Burns his suit! Burns his suit!
Encounter. I must tell Abbe Grégoire about it immediately.
Aye, my God. I beg thee.
Okay. Good. The lock opened.
Hammer time!
Here it is.
4 centuries, Aegis. 4 centuries. No mind can begin to comprehend what this poor man has suffered.
Is this the fate that awaits us? An eternity of silence and solitude?
Purgatory is just a stop on the journey, Monseigneur.
Oh, I would give anything to believe it again.
Monsieur Flamel, the time has come to set you free.
Seigneur, Dieu nous garde.
Oh, blessed maid who has broken my chains! Heavenly light! Oh, heavenly light! I shall become one with it!
Et cum hae dixis.
Here I come! Here I come! Here I come!
Et cum hae dixis et videntibus illis elevatus est.
And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up.
Hallelujah! Purgatory is not the end. Do you know what that means, Abbot?
Before I say anything, I would like to take the time to consider the phenomenon we have just witnessed with a clear head.
You are mistaken. What we have just seen and heard makes us new apostles. From this day on, I will live only to share the good news of this divine manifestation.
That is all well and good, Monseigneur. Alas, I will not be able to join your apostolate, for there is no mission more vital than the one we are undertaking. I have a duty to put deeds before prayer. Deeds before prayer. Deeds before prayer. Deeds before prayer.
He lied to the people. He lied to the Assemblée Nationale. His time has come. All I need is for you to give me the proof of his treason.
I have no proof, monsieur. You will have to be satisfied with my word.
Your word? What good is your word to me? I must admit defeat. We will have either the King or Lafayette, one despot or another. In either case, my fate is sealed. I will soon join the Duke in exile, and I will abandon my beloved people to their doom. I have no other choice.
Dang it, that nearby spider is giving corruption to that guy, giving him extra defense and attack. Gotta get the spider first. Look, he's a soup maker just like me. Can I have some soup? Aw, sorry I ruined your soup.
Y'all ready for this?
So I spy down there a little prize. I can probably get to it going around here. But can I get back up? Is it worth jumping down? Ah, grapple point. Alright, cool. I should be able to jump back up here if I jump down. Sweet. Shall I even try it? There we go. Alright. What's he got? Alchemical resistance vial. That's all. There's something special back here at least. I don't go across this stuff for just normal ass items. I do that for like weapons and armor. Don't you understand the rules? Other than that, this game is a perfect representation of how you can improve on the mechanics of a Dark Souls game and make it way more accessible, but still challenging to your degree. Where's that direction? Ooh, it's loading another place. This totally looks breakable. Why isn't this thing breakable? I think I'll switch back to my trusty hammer. The halberd was great. It was really helpful, but it is a bit slower for me, at least to figure out the timing too. I can understand the timing of the hammer. I couldn't really understand the timing of the halberd, like, naturally, physically.
But from now on I will have to do without a carriage. The Bastille is to the south of the Temple.
Okay, there's a couple of things for me to do before I go there, or do I have to go there first and then talk to the people? Gunpowder. Oh! If I can only find the gunpowder here, and the Countess here? Am I supposed to find her too? Then how do I report them back to the other guys without the carriage? That's weird. Oh, what's that music? Hi. Is that the music for the enemies in this area? I didn't realize they were all different. That is a really pretty sky.
See, when you petrify him, you can get an extra attack in if you do a jump attack, or you do the cripple attack.
Still someone nearby. Alright. Where you came from? No bombs. And there are bombs, and there are guns. And there are tanks, and there are bombs, and there are bombs, and there are guns. Ooh, critical repair module. Module key. Okay, but whatever. Let's see what kind of module it is. Critical attacks restore significant amount of health. Hoo-hoo. Yeah, I'll take that one instead. I don't know how to determine what makes a critical hit in this game, but well, I gotta see what's over there now. Hi. With my tank against your bombs.
I must immediately inform Monsieur de Mirabeau.
At the hour when all strength having abandoned me I am about to expire, I wish to assure you that I bear no ill will for the innumerable misdeeds you have accomplished to my detriment. Let us turn our backs on past quarrels. I do not want to die your enemy, but to go in peace and promise you reconciliation beyond the grave. To this end, you will soon be visited by a man named Saint Jean, a good man whom I have charged with carrying out my last wishes. Knowing your distrustful nature, I ask you to welcome him, not to keep your door shut to him, and not to be frightened by his uninviting face. Rest assured that he has nothing but good news for you. Adieu, madame. Oh, he killed her. He sent an assassin. Say goodnight. Steel rising. LimeGreenSquid out. We'll check this chest. It's got something I already have. But until next time. Try not to lose my trust, Louis.
Stop. What's it? Stop. What a foul accusation.
Foul accusation.
Hammer time!
Diable. Diable. We are ignorant. We are ignorant.
Demons. Demons. Demons.
Deeds before prayer. Deeds before prayer. Deeds before prayer. Nemes. See me. Nemes. See me. Nemes.